Welcome to the Calculus, a collection of micro lectures, video lessons, and sample exercises. Let's compute the antiderivative of this given radical function using the substitution rule. So the same item was given in the previous video, and we were able to solve that using the chain rule. By the way, the answer for the chain rule, if you would like to be reminded of, and of course you could review the previous video as well, is actually equal to 2/3 of your x plus 10 raised to the power of 3/2, then you have here plus c. This time, we'll be using the same item, but we'll be using substitution rule to determine whether we will have the same answer as the previous one. So again, we have here the integral of the square root of x plus 10. Okay? You will have here the x. Okay? So this can be written or rewritten as the integral of your x plus 10 to the power of 1/2 using a fractional exponent instead of a radical expression, dx. In the previous video, again, we have the chain rule. We have a lot of process to be included in that solution. But here, we are just going to use the substitution rule by letting this entire form here as another variable. Let's say u equal to x plus 10. That would mean this could be written as u to the power of 1/2 u to the power of 1/2. That's the first one. And for our dx, we need to get the derivative of both sides with respect to their intended variable. So the derivative of u is du, and the first derivative of x is dx, and then 10 is 0. So du is just equal to dx. The point here is by substituting x plus 10 with u, we can also substitute our dx with du so that we can actually integrate both of them. Okay, so we have here u to the power of 1/2 du instead of a more complicated form with binomial expression x plus 10. Now, with this time, we can see that our form is already in this form, x to the power of n dx, but of course we are using u. This is the power rule for antidifferentiation of power. Okay, this would be equivalent to x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c, where our n is not equal to -1. And since our exponent here is 1/2, obviously this will be used. So you will have here u to the power of 1/2 plus 1 over 1/2 plus 1, then plus c, which would give us u to the power of 3/2 over 3/2 plus c. You can rewrite this using our denominator a fraction. It's reciprocal, so you have here 2/3 u to the power of 3/2 plus c. Until here, we are going to return now to our given, because in our given there's no u. We just simply use this one here for us to be able to use the substitution rule. And since u is x plus 10, this would be equal to 2/3 of your x plus 10 raised to 3/2 plus c. As you can see, this result using substitution rule is the same as the result using the chain rule in the previous video. You might want to check that video as well for the process, but this is the verification that our answer there and here are both correct, and it's up to you which rule you will be using, and it's easier for you to use in specific situations. By the way, please do not forget that if we have 3/2 here, you can even simplify it further, right? You also did this in the previous video. I'm just going to add it here. So you can have here 2/3 x plus 10, or you can actually write it in radical form or returning to the radical function. You have this as your index. So you have here the square root of your x plus 10. You have your cube plus c. But since this is more than your index, so you can take out the square of that. So you will have here 2/3, and you have here x plus 10, and then you will have here square root of x plus 10, then you have your plus c. This is also presented in the previous video, but generally from here, a verification already that our answer using the chain rule and this substitution rule are both correct. It's up to you which you will be using now. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now!